In this video, I'm going to show you different examples of many of the mistakes that my beginning students make. But in this video, the examples are going to consist of teachers and YouTubers who are making these mistakes. Some of the teachers in this video are YouTubers, have many followers, and some of them even sell courses. It's okay to learn from a teacher who speaks a language as a second language, but you need to make sure that they have a mastery of the grammar, the subtleties of the language, and also a great pronunciation. One thing that you can do in order to verify how well a teacher speaks is by asking other native speakers what they think about this teacher's language abilities. So let's get started with the examples.
Pero si le dices en pasado, el último sonido que haces en played es la D y ese es el que se va a pegar. Entonces se dice played it.
Okay, so this teacher is trying to teach the pronunciation of the ED at the end of the word played. Played. You pronounce it just like a D, just a D, played. Let's listen to how he pronounces the word.
Tienes cosas como en el caso de played.
Played. We say played. It goes from the top, from the roof of the mouth, played, and down. So it's not played, played. It's played. So listen one more time.
Tienes cosas como en el caso de played.
Played.
Pero si le dices en pasado, el último sonido que haces en played es la D y ese es el que se va a pegar. Entonces se dice played it.
Played it. So I'm not sure why he even said played it, but the word is played. Played. Not played. Played. Don't stick your tongue out. Played. Okay? Next example.
Então, o primeiro exemplo que nós vamos trabalhar é o what, tá? Aí que significa o que ou qual. Aí eu peguei o exemplo clássico de pergunta que é What's your name? Qual é o seu nome?
So this man is trying to say, what's your name? What's your name? So we could either say, what's your name? Or what's your name? If we link the words together, what's your name? But he didn't say name, he said, name me. Name me. And this is a very common mistake that a lot of my Brazilian students make. They end up saying E at the end of a word. For example, instead of saying the word layout, they tend to say layout. Or if they want to say the word like, sometimes they say likey instead of like. So this teacher said name me, but it's not name me, it's name. So make sure that you're saying what's your name? Name. No E at the end. So listen one more time.
Pergunta que é What's your name? Qual é?
Name me. And it's not name me, it's name. Name. Stop the sound at the end. Name. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Name. Not name me. Okay? Here's another pronunciation mistake from the same teacher.
Tá, até fiz uma frase aqui. Can I have a glass of juice, please? Por favor, eu quero copo de suco.
Okay, did you notice what the mistake was? Let's listen again.
Can I have a glass of juice, please?
Now the word juice is spelled J-U-I-C-E, but we don't pronounce the I. It's not juice, it's just juice. Juice. Can I have a glass of juice, please?
Can I have a glass of juice, please?
It should be, can I have a glass of juice, please? Can I have a glass of juice, please? But not juice. Make sure you don't add the I. It's silent in the word juice. Let's listen to more examples.
Living room. Living room. Living room.
Okay, this person is saying living room, room. They're saying it very nasal and they're not pronouncing the M. So make sure that you pronounce the M. Living room, living room, M. You gotta pronounce the ending.
Backyard. Backyard. Backyard.
Okay, in this example, the teacher's saying backyard, backyard. And you have to make sure that it's not ba. It's not a U sound. It's not a. It's not a short U sound. It's a. It's a short A sound. So back, like your back. Backyard. And the D is a D sound. Yard. He's saying back, and it's back. Backyard. Backyard. In this example, the teacher is trying to explain to the students how easy it is to learn English in 6 months, but he has a lot of mistakes.
Now I'm going to share with you how can you learn English language very easily in 6 months.
Okay, he said, how can you learn English language? Now, when you ask a question, you say, how can you do that? Where does she live, for example? But this isn't a question. It's not how can you learn English language. It should be how you can learn the English language.
If you want to learn English, then you have to know why do you want to learn English.
He didn't pronounce the SH in English. It should be English. Now let's listen.
You have to know why do you want to learn English.
He said, then you have to know why do you want to learn English. It's not a question, it's a statement. So he should have said, you have to know why you want to learn English.
If you don't know why do you want to learn English, then you can't complete your learning.
This last sentence he said was, you can't completely learning. But that's incorrect. He should have said, you can't completely learn. We don't use the gerund, the verb with the ing in this situation. You can't do something. You can't completely learn. You wouldn't say you can't completely learning.
Today we have, tenemos pronunciation, tenemos pronunciación y vamos a ver unos patrones de palabras en los que solemos fallar.
I hear this mistake all the time. This teacher is going to teach pronunciation, but he pronounced the word pronunciation incorrectly. He said pronunciation. The verb is pronounce, but the noun is pronunciation, not pronunciation, not noun, none. Pronunciation. Let's listen.
Pronunciation. Tenemos pronunciación.
In my next example, the teacher is comparing Spanish words with English pronunciation, but the problem is they're not pronounced the same way.
Solemos fallar.
¡Wow! Eres esquiador. ¿Y qué esquís tan perrones llevas? ¿Qué esquís? ¿Qué esquís?
What he's trying to do is pronounce the words kiss and keys. For example, I'm going to give you a kiss, or where are my keys? But the way he's pronouncing it, kiss, keys, it doesn't sound like the English word, kiss or keys. In fact, I asked some of my friends who are native English speakers if they knew what words he was trying to say, and they did not understand.
¿Qué es keys? ¿Qué es keys?
Kiss, kiss, but it's not kiss, it's kiss. The word is pronounced kiss with a short I sound, I, not I, not kiss, not kiss or kiss. It's kiss, kiss. And the word keys has a Z sound at the end. Keys is pronounced keys. It has a Z sound.
¿Qué es keys? ¿Qué es keys?
Kiss, keys? No. Kiss, keys. Here's another English teacher who is explaining some common mistakes that people make. And his example is a well-known English teacher.
We're going to talk about why it's not correct to say this.
Wow, why haven't anyone told me that?
And why it's not correct to say this.
And again, everybody have their own opinion.
So it's not correct to say, why haven't anyone told me? Anyone is a single person. Anyone, anybody, somebody, or someone. You're talking about a single person. Have and negative haven't is good for I haven't, you haven't, they haven't, and we haven't. But if I say anyone, I have to use has.
So when you're learning a foreign language from a teacher, make sure the teacher has a mastery of the language and a great pronunciation. This Italian YouTuber speaks English as a second language, but he has a great pronunciation and a great mastery of English. Let's listen.
Did you know that ed that we add for the past tense can be pronounced in 3 different ways? If the verb ends with a voiceless consonant, then ed will be pronounced as t.
That's very correct.
Like in helped,
Helped,
looked,
looked,
washed.
washed.
If the verb ends with a
Those were all perfect pronunciations.
voiced consonant or a vowel, then ed will be pronounced as d.
D,
Like in lived, played, used.
lived, played. All of those were great language examples. So choose your foreign language examples wisely. Teachers should have a mastery of the language they're teaching and shouldn't be making these types of mistakes.